Senior Carp Shop, Senior Projects. What's your name?
Tyler Shoemaker. I'm from Havertown.
Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about your project here? What do you have?
I have a dining room table, so I just needed a dining room table in my house, so I just decided to build one for my senior project. It's made out of poplar and cherry. This is just all repurposed stuff from around campus. And the main thing with this is just not a lot of screws. There's only about like 4 screws in this entire project, so it's all joinery and dowels. You have like the dowels right here and join the edge band into the actual table itself. And then you have little features like this, like the dovetail, which are just chiseled out just to make these joints stronger. Another thing is there's actually a lot of wormholes in it, which made me actually pick this wood out. So I just kind of filled it in with colored wood filler, and came out looking really nice. And for the finish, I kind of just put a natural stain. So this is exactly how the wood looks when it's natural. So this is not a stain, all the green and black and stuff. So it's just a natural stain and poly and some wax for the finish.
Looks real nice.
Thank you.
All right, we're here doing another review of a Senior Carp Shop project. Tell me your name, where you're from.
My name is Ryan Dugan. I'm from Philly.
And why don't you tell me a little about your project here?
So I just made a desk. I made an L-shaped desk. So in order for us to graduate, we have to make a project to show off our craftsmanship. And I decided to go with a desk, and because it's something I need at my house, and I can put my computer and stuff on there, things like that.
Nice. Why don't you tell me a little about what type of material you use and all kinds of stuff like that?
So I used all red oak plywood and real red oak, and I found all this around campus, stuff we had around. That's why it looks eaten and destroyed. We found it around the campus.
All reclaimed, huh?
All reclaimed.
Nice. Tell me about the side here. What do you got going on?
So for this, I did a raised panel. So all my drawer fronts and my sides are all raised panels. I did this because I like the pattern, and I had to dado this out to hide the fact that this has a tongue. I had to dado it out and just slide it right in there, and it fit in there perfect. And the reveal is all the same around, and it just looks nice.
Nice. Got these drawers. You want to open one of them up?
Yeah, so I picked these ones because it has a brass finish and it matches the plywood. Then for these, they got a soft close door slides, so when you push it in, it closes softly, no matter how hard you slam it.
Nice. Well done. What you got? Anything on the back over here?
Yeah, so I had everybody in our shop, freshmen and seniors, sign the back of it.
A little memento, huh?
Yeah.
Looks beautiful.
Nice.
Nice job, Tyler. Thanks very much. Nice. What's your name? Where you from?
Wayne Wilkie, Westchester, PA.
Nice, Wayne. Tell me a little bit about your project here.
This is my senior project. I made a bed frame. It's 100% made out of poplar wood. The rails around to support the mattress is made out of poplar. It is Morrison tenon into the 4x4s. And the rails on top is biscuit jointed into the rails to help support the bed so it doesn't slide off the rails or anything like that. The middle support is 1.25 inches thick to support the planks up and prevent any bowing or snapping of the supports. My headrail is shiplapped together with pocket screws on the back for more support, and they're all made of poplar but different colors and all that, and makes it pop, and I kind of like the design.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, it's a nice choice of what you put up top there. I mean, tell me about some of this wood here. I mean, you got some serious texture in some of these here.
A lot of poplar comes with these little indents and grooves and all that. They're wormholes. So as the trees grow in, worms love to live into this type of wood. So when you bring it down, it really shows and gives it a nice texture. And I kind of the natural look it has, that it gives the wood. The 4x4s, I couldn't find any in poplar, so I had to glue them together. So some of them you might see the seam in there, but I did my best to hide it, and it turned out pretty well.
Looks beautiful. Nicely done. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, another senior project from Carp Shop. What's your name? Where you from?
My name's Joe Molitor. I'm from Ridley, PA. Delaware County area.
No.
And
Tell me a little about your project here.
I did a poker table with a overlap joint and a column leg. I did oak wood with rosewood finish, and basically it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty into cards, and yeah, so this is what I decided to do for my senior project.
Where did you get the wood from? Is this stuff you bought, or?
So some of it I bought. I spent roughly 150, 200 bucks, which isn't bad at all. 90% of the wood I got is from stuff I found on campus, refurbished wood. Planed it down, sanded it down, did everything I needed to do to get it up and ready. And yeah, here's the finished product.
Looks great.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for sharing with us.
No problem.
Senior Carp Shop Projects. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Eder, and I'm from Wilmington, Delaware.
Nice. What? Tell me a little about your project here.
So I decided to do like a farm style table. Here we have a butcher block that I actually got from my neighbor. She helped me out with that. She gave it to me for free. And we have some 4x4s here that I actually got from my dad's garage. So
Was this top that size and all set to go, or what'd you have to do?
it was actually bigger. I ended up having to cut it down, and then I ended up planing it down as well. And then I stained it, and then 3 coats of poly, and I did a wax finish on it. So it's really nice and smooth there.
Nice. All right, and then the base you said.
Yeah, I did all mortise and tenons in here and in here, and then I also did some dowels on this side to secure it all together. So there's really no fasteners in my project, which is a lot of fun to do. And I've got to learn a lot since I normally don't do any type of finished projects like this.
So where'd you say these 4x4s came from?
My dad's garage.
This is all just repurposed wood.
Yep.
All right. That's impressive. Nice you didn't do just a straight up 90-degree angle on the bottom. It adds a little style to it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks real nice.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What are your plans with the table? What are you gonna do?
I actually got somebody who approached me to buy it from me, so I'm selling it.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Eder.
Thank you.
All right, Senior Carp Shop. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Rich Trelly. I'm from South Philly.
Nice. We're talking about Senior Carp Shop project. Tell me a little bit about your project here.
Yeah, so I made a coffee table. It's a board game table. These guys have the board trays that go on the bottom here.
Let's see where you got those stored on the bottom shelf there.
Yeah, they go right down here.
Nice.
Come out, and they slide into these tenons on all 4 sides. There'll be 4 players.
Beautiful. Spots here. I see we got slots in there for cards. Other slots here in the front for dominoes.
Yes.
Little trays for storage here. These top.
Yeah.
These pieces here.
These 4 boards act as the same thing as these 4. These 3. They're just board trays.
How do you get
Different
How do
variety.
you get these out of here?
Yeah, so to get these out, there's a secret or hidden push pin. Push this up, you grab this one, and then these 3 trays come out, and they're just different variety.
They're
This one has a
interchangeable?
cup holder. Yep.
Nice. Got a cup holder in that one.
Yes, sir. And you slide it back in. It also gives you a box to put your TV remote or whatever you want inside.
And what'd you made this out of?
This is made out of oak and red oak with a red mahogany stain and a polyurethane finish.
Beautiful. Nice job, Rich. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Andrew Patika. I'm from Upland, PA.
And can you tell us a little bit about your project there?
Yep, this is my floating bed for my senior project. It's constructed out of 4x4s and 2x4s that I ripped down 1 inch and 1/8. So the whole purpose of this is to give like a floating illusion, so the legs are mitered in at an angle.
Let's check
And
this out.
eventually it'll be anchored to the wall, so it won't rock back and forth and stuff. Under here on the legs, I have a full seat cut. It's a bird's mouth. And I have hidden screws that I plugged with wood on both sides here, as well as this side. So it's nice and secure. And as well on the bottom, I have like a 3-inch deep, 1-inch thick dowel on all 4 legs.
Beautiful.
It's pretty sturdy.
Nice. What size bed you fit on this?
It's a full queen size.
Nice. That's
And the
beautiful.
joinery that I have, each of the 4x4s are connected by a very large dovetail. That's on all 4 corners.
What's your finish on this?
It is a antique brown finish. I did three coats of antique brown, and then I finished it with a high gloss polyacrylic finish.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
All right, what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Patrick Bond. I'm from Havertown, Pennsylvania.
Nice. Tell me a little bit about your project here. What's going on?
So this is a timber frame entry table. So you'll most likely see this walking in houses, mud rooms. So basically for keys, phones, wallets, mail. So pretty much when you walk in the door, you kind of throw stuff on it.
Beautiful.
Or a small cocktail table.
So where'd this wood come from?
It came from my uncle. My uncle actually built it a couple years ago, and it's been drying.
Just donated to your project, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Donated the wood for me.
How's that finished there, though? What do you got going on?
So I did 2 coats of shellac underneath, and then I put a coat of poly on top, a gloss poly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice natural edge there.
Yeah. I have through tendons here, through mortise and tendons here, the tabletop, and also from the leg to the foot. Yeah. And these braces, everything here is maple. Even the plugs on the braces too. I kept a lot of the live edge, which I really like.
Came out beautiful.
Yeah.
Patrick, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Excuse me. How you doing? We're talking senior carp shop projects this year. Can you tell me your name and where you're from?
My name's Angel.
Where you from?
I'm from Northeast Philly.
Great. Tell me a little. Can you tell us a little about your project? This is beautiful.
Thank you. This is a kitchen cabinet. I'm making it for my kitchen. I want to install it and use it up. It's something that we do here for the senior carp shop projects. We make something and either we keep it, use it, sell it, whatever it may be. This is a kitchen cabinet. I designed and worked on it myself. All these pieces made from scratch. Raised panels.
What type of wood are you using here?
I use red oak,
Yep.
some regular oak, and poplar, as well as plywood over here. Oh, sorry. Plywood on the back, I mean. That's what the frame
Gotcha.
itself is made
right.
of. Over here you can see some fake panels. They're really not meant for anything other than decoration itself.
Aesthetic and beautiful.
Yep. Other than that, these are drawers. These are cabinets. I just finished installing one. I'm working on installing the rest.
And how about what's going on top?
As of right now, this is a temporary countertop. Just to pretty much grab a basis of what size you would want your countertop to be. What I'm gonna have is granite. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying that sooner or later and installing it in my house.
Nice. Sinks going in the middle here?
Yeah, sinks go over here. I kind of made this one a little bit bigger just so that I can work on the plumbing as well, and as well as cutting this out if need be.
Smart. And all this breaks down so you can transport it easily too, right?
Yes, all of it is jointed, dado and rabbet. Not really all that complex since I have to disassemble it completely just so I can transport it over to my house and leave it in storage for a minute until I can redo my kitchen and finally install it.
Looks beautiful. Great job. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Hey, what's your name and where you from?
Anthony Maraglia from Wilmington, Delaware.
Nice. Yeah, you want to tell us a little about your project here?
So I made a queen size bed. It's all made out of reclaimed red oak from garages we have on campus. I used antique brown finish on it with a coat of polyurethane. One unique point about my bed is these joints right here. It's called a castle joint. Basically, the two sides lock into each other and slide into this post. I saw a video of it and decided to try and do it myself in my project. It also makes for very easy to take it apart and transportation. All I have to do is take that bracket off and it slides right out.
So end result, you got two sides, a footer and a header.
Yep.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Anthony, thanks for sharing.
Yep.
All right, what's your name? Where are you from?
All right, I'm William Tilley. I'm from Bradford County.
Tell me a little about your project here. What do you got going on?
This is my senior project. It's a gun cabinet. It's got a little surprise, so I'll show you that first. It's got a secret back to it. More storage area.
Wow.
So I came up with this idea on my own. We drew up plans and stuff for another class. and then put it into use here in the school. I did raised paneling doors with rails and stiles. I put polyurethane on the inside, 2 doors, and then I also did drawers on the bottom. Same thing, finished them. Decided to do stain with a min wax finish on it, so I didn't do a poly on the outside to keep it a little bit more smooth.
Gotcha. Now, these doors look like you're gonna put some glass in there.
Yes, so that's something that, since it's going to be transported very far, I'm
Right.
just leaving the glass out for now.
So the ones in this front portion you'll be able to have on display.
Correct.
The ones in your secret compartment in the back there is gonna be out of sight.
Yep.
Where'd you get all the wood from?
So the maple, the skinnier rails and stiles, they were from a previous job on campus, left over. So I use that. It's all maple, and this is just old growth maple we had laying around the shop.
All reclaimed, reused. Beautiful. Looks great. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
What's your name? Where you from, sir?
Hi, I'm Vincent Marinello from Havertown, Pennsylvania.
Beautiful. And tell me about your project.
Well, here is a table I made. It's a dining room table. It has 2 benches on the sides. The legs are like a timber frame structure. There's a half flap in the middle, and you have 2 cross braces going up and down that go into supports under the table.
Beautiful.
This wood, to make this table, was actually from the campus. It was from renovations were being done on Stell. It's from Stell and the porch on Longstreth. So it's all reclaimed lumber, all of it right here.
Right.
And all used to make this. So.
Nice. Joints are pretty tight here.
Yeah, they actually, the boards in the middle are, it's like hardwood flooring. They're all tongue and grooved into each other. You can't see it now because it's all wrapped around. And then on the outside, there's a tongue where all the outside boards, this board and all the 4 outside boards close in like a trim. So you don't see any end grain, and it's all enclosed, and it's all nice and jointed together.
It's beautiful. And the matching benches. That was part of the plan, or is that done after the fact?
That was part of the plan. It gives it that nice outdoor look, but it's still nice for inside. So
Looks beautiful. Thanks for sharing.
no problem.
All right, we're here talking about senior carp shop projects.
Hello,
What's your name and where are you from?
my name is Michael Breslin. I'm from Springfield, Delaware County, right down the road.
Nice. Can you tell me a bit about your project here?
So this is an L-shaped bar that is wrapped in pallet wood, and it's got a thick 1.5-inch overhang of hardwood maple. This was reclaimed from on campus, and then the pallet wood was just from on campus, as well as local supply companies that were able to donate some pallets for me to take apart. We got hardwood birch right on the corners. We have a majority of birch plywood for the actual structure of it.
Let's take a look around the other side. Let's see the inside here.
Of course.
Oh, it looked like you had, what happened here on top?
So because of this little crack here, I wanted to make sure I could use it. I had to inlay a little bow tie of walnut to ensure that it doesn't split more over time.
Beautiful.
So here we got space for a mini fridge, got a couple drawers. We have wine bottles, we have wine glasses, and then we have just open storage for any liquors, bourbons, or whiskeys.
Nicely done. What type of wood we got on this whole project here?
So it's a majority of birch plywood, but then seeing as though birch looks very similar to maple, I was able to use the maple bar top as well as maple on a couple other places, so that way it took to the stain for the most part the same.
Nice. And how about your finish? I see you stained it a variety of colors.
Yes, so it is right now just stained, but I plan to put a polyurethane top coat on it as well just before it gets transported. And then seeing here, it's got bolts that go through, so it actually interlocks the 2 pieces. But on the other side, this shiplap pallet wood allows for the seam to be hidden and then not really be noticeable at all.
And I said that's for transportation purposes. This is easily unassembled.
Yes, and then easily reassembled. So, yeah.
Very nicely done. Thanks for sharing with us.
Of course, thank you.